I wanted wallpaper in our downstairs bathroom, but I couldn't justify spending hundreds of dollars and having to deal with actually putting that wallpaper up. So I saw this DIY method of using a stamp to create that wallpaper look, and honestly, I was shocked by the results. Hi, I'm Allison. Welcome to Mom with a Minute, where I use simple ideas to create lasting memories for you and your family. We moved into my We moved into my husband's grandparents' house almost 2 years ago. The house was covered in wallpaper, so actually my sister took down a ton of it. At this point, I was in my third trimester, my third baby. We just wanted to get it done. We painted all of the walls in off-white color. The house needs a lot more personality now. Our downstairs bathroom, I've really been wanting to do something with the top portion. We painted the bottom beadboard green, but then the top portion is just very plain. And I thought about getting some sort of sticker decal to put on it, but I didn't really like the look of that. I really wanted to do some wallpaper. My sister had spent so long taking wallpaper down, and I didn't want to have to deal with it, and it's kind of expensive. I saw this stamp idea that you stamp the walls instead of using wallpaper, but it looks like wallpaper. I'm really excited to do this, and I finally did it today. I didn't want the stamps to be super bright. I wanted them to blend in with our walls. So originally I tried to find the color we had painted for the walls. When I dug these out, they were super old and not usable. So instead I dug out our crafting supplies and mixed some white with some brown and then a tiny bit of green, which I don't really think showed up much at all. But this color actually turned out exactly the color I was picturing in my head, and I was really, really happy with it. When I started painting, the video I had watched, she used a sponge to put it onto the stamp, so that's what I did. And I did find that you got less paint on your stamp this way than if you were using a regular paintbrush, which was really helpful because too much paint, if you push too far down on your stamp or have too much paint, it came out thick on the wall. And luckily I was able to just wipe these right off, because if I wasn't happy with how it came out, or I decided I wanted the stamp in a different place, I just wiped these right off the wall with a wet wipe. I also figured out halfway through that I probably should have started in a spot that wasn't right where everybody looks, because that way I could have gotten used to it. The more that I stamped, the better I got at it. So that's my recommendation, is definitely start at a place where it's not as visible. And then I just went random. I went rogue. I was not gonna take the time to line up everything perfectly or measure perfectly. I've seen people put painter's tape out where they're gonna stamp, and no, this is Mom with a Minute. We don't have time for that. And even after I was all done, I still went back and added a few more in a few places. I was pretty low on paint, but the small amount of paint I used did cover this whole area. And I didn't want it to be super vibrant anyway. I wanted it more subtle. It came out exactly the way I pictured it. I am so happy with it. It is subtle. It gives the house personality. It feels cozy. The stamp I actually found at my mom's house, but it was exactly what I had pictured in my head anyway. If you've thought about doing wallpaper but didn't actually want to do wallpaper, I hope you try this DIY stamp method. I would for sure recommend it. It was actually a lot quicker than I thought, especially since I just went for it. I didn't overthink it. That's the key. Don't overthink it. Don't let yourself get analysis paralysis. Just mix your paint, put it on your stamp, and go for it. I promise it will be worth it. Thank you all so much for being on my DIY stamp journey with me. I hope you got some inspiration and some motivation. If you are liking these videos, please subscribe. I'm so glad you all are here, and I will see you next time. Why is there so much traffic today? And there's another car coming, and another car coming.